guys, it's Chris from Everything Airsoft, and today we're going to be reviewing the G&G CM16 Raider. Okay guys, so here's all the stuff that comes with the combat machine combo. So yeah, first off you get a manual, pretty basic, tells you everything you need to know, has a picture of all the takedown of the parts. Then you get this cool G&G poster thing, which is actually in the background right here. And you get 1,000 G&G 0.2 gram BBs right here. That's what they look like. And yeah, the combo comes with a battery here. It's a butterfly type battery and just a cheap wall charger. Yeah. And then it comes with a G&G 450 round high cap magazine. And finally, it comes with a gun. So this right here is the black long version. So you can get it in long and short barrels of both tan and black. So yeah, it's pretty good, and it comes with this little barrel cap thing. You'll notice that this one comes with a black flash hider. A lot of them come with orange ones that are actually glued on there, but this one you can unscrew, and it has 14mm negative threads, so you can put silencers and whatever on there. Okay guys, so this is what the gun looks like. You get it out of the box. So when you pick it up, you'll notice that it is pretty lightweight, but it still has some heft to it. The reason it is lighter than a lot of other guns is because the upper and lower receiver and handguard are polymer instead of metal, but they're still a really good quality polymer. And yeah, so it's got your standard 6-position main stock to put the battery in. So basically how that works is you're basically pushing these two tabs here, then you can pull your butt pad off and then pull out this piece and then you put your battery in there. It comes with this little piece in there. I think that's just kind of annoying, I wouldn't use that, but yeah. And then to put it back together you just do the opposite there. Okay, and so basically externally what's like plastic on here is the stock, the lower and upper receiver as I said, handguard, pistol grip obviously, the flash hider is plastic, and a piece of this rear sight is plastic. Other than that, it's externally all metal, so all your trigger, your bolt catch, your selector switch, your charging handle, your bolt assist, your dust cover, your rough tube, everything else is metal. The charging handle on here, you can pull it back, but it has no function, so it doesn't open the dust cover. The dust cover on this gun is kind of weird because it springs closed instead of springing open, so that's kind of annoying when you want to adjust your hop up. But yeah, and then your hop up wheel is right there. Your bolt assist has no function, but there is a spring in there, so you can do that. The selector switch clicks pretty crisp, and yeah. The bolt catch also has no function. Yeah, and magazine release is right here, so obviously just do that magazine release. Yeah, the rear sight is basically just a standard M4 carry handle, but cut off right here, so just the back part of the carry handle. So to take it off, it's pretty easy. There's just one knob here that you unscrew and then your sight's off. Alright, so here's what the magazine looks like. As I said, it holds 450 rounds and it's a high cap, so you gotta wind the wheel at the bottom. It's not really black, it has more of a gray color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little bit more gray than the rest of the gun. But yeah, still good. And it does have a little engraving here that says 5.56mm by 45, which is pretty cool. And it has some more engravings at the bottom that say G&G and stuff. So in the gun, magazine goes in there pretty good. It doesn't wobble too much, but as I don't know if you can see that, there's a slight wobble there, but that's not a big deal. Some things I don't like about this gun, the front sight is like attached to this part of the barrel, like it's one piece with this front part of the barrel, so that means that you can't take it off if you want to put a flip up front sight or something like that, like you can't take it off. And then the rest of the barrel, outer barrel in here, is actually another entire piece. So the bad thing about that is like there's two screws that kind of hold them together, so if those screws ever get loose, then your like two barrel pieces can get loose. So I mean, it's better to have just a one piece barrel. So one other thing I don't like about this gun, like I said before, the dust cover is kind of hard to open because it like springs closed. You gotta open it with like a nail or a blade or something. So yeah, it's kind of hard to open to adjust your hop up. But I mean, as long as you have your hop up properly adjusted, you shouldn't have to adjust it anymore. And also, the way the buffer tube goes on is just a screw into the inside the buffer tube into the receiver. So like if the stock or the buffer tube were to ever wobble, the only way to fix that is to get is to take the stock off and get like a long screwdriver and tighten that up. So it's another con. But I mean, other than that, like this is a really good gun for the price. I mean, you can get this gun for like $150 with just the gun, and then if you get the combo with the battery and charger, it's usually like about $180 around there. So like, yeah, it's pretty accurate, and I believe that the longer barrel version is just a little bit more accurate than the shorter barrel version at long range. It seems to have like a little bit tighter groupings. Yeah, but I prefer the short barrel just because it gives you a little bit more maneuverability and like better in CQB and stuff. And one other thing I forgot to mention is the sling mounts. You got the front sling mount here, it's like standard on M4s, and then you got one right here at the back. It's just on the left side. Okay, so this is the gun that I personally use. So this is the tan short version. As you can see, the barrel is a lot shorter. If I can just get a comparison really quick. Here's the little comparison. So that's a few inches longer. So I believe that does actually make your groupings a little bit tighter, which is nice. So, yeah, as you can see, I have a just cheapish red dot sight on here, and this is a Magpul PTS AFG2. I'd really recommend this grip for this gun. I think it fits it really well, and yeah. Internally, I haven't made any upgrades to this gun yet, but I am going to get a few upgrades. But I will say that I've taken apart the gearbox in this, and the gearbox does have some pretty good quality parts in it. I mean, they're not like the highest performance parts. Like, if you wanted to increase the FPS on this thing, then you could install a stronger spring or something. But I mean, like, this gun should be pretty reliable. Okay, so in conclusion, I would definitely recommend this gun to, well, really anyone who's looking for a good quality AEG for a low price. I'd probably rate it 9 out of 10. I mean, overall it's a really good gun, but there are just some little things that I would change on it. But yeah, a solid 9 out of 10 for this thing is what I give it. I've never had any major problems with it. very reliable gun. This has been Chris from Everything Airsoft. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from us. See you guys later.